Welcome back. Unbelievable. Jaedong is tied right now with Azang. This is turning out to be a very exciting tournament. Jaedong, the #1 ranked player in Kespa, essentially the best player in the world, lost in what was a pretty simple way to lose the game. He was pretty aggressive with the Zerglings, but did not get his first, or I should say his second sunken colony up in time to hold off the counteroffensive. And it's funny, actually. I've seen Jaedong lose once or twice like that before. That seems to be the only specific window of time that I ever see Jaedong make that small mistake is in that timing, because I've seen people get Medic Marine before and just kind of march in there and walk over him. And I gotta say, this was another one of those moments, but I don't think Jaedong's gonna let it happen again. But who knows? Wouldn't it be crazy if Azang manages to take down Jaedong? I mean, that would be unbelievable for his career. It would be pretty exciting for this tournament. But we'll see what happens. Our final map is going to be Othello. Very interesting map. I'm curious as to how our players will play this matchup on it. It is one of these maps that is, again, a pretty macro-oriented map. But then again, we could see a very short game. This is just turning out to be, just wild, man. I did not see that one coming. I saw the Marines moving out with the medics, and then when I saw the 2 firebats there, that's usually a sign that they're going to rush in there and try to take out the sunken colonies, because you can use the firebats to burn down the drones, as they use the drones to defend. So even if the rush fails, they've lost the majority of their drones. But I kind of assumed that either Jaedong was going to use a lot of Zerglings with speed, since he had upgraded the speed ability. He was going to use, basically upgrade that and then surround the Marines. But then there were not enough Zerglings there, so I was pretty surprised. We'll see how these players play this map out now. We have both players in the game now, talking to each other. Jaedong did not look pleased with that last loss. I did walk by him, he did walk by me. As we give the players a break and the casters a break for 2 minutes, the game goes to the third game. But yeah, he looked very. He had this burning look in his eyes. So I think he's going to come back here and maybe show us what he's made of. One interesting thing about StarCraft is that no matter how good you are, you can always lose. The game is so complex. There's so many tasks to juggle. It's what makes the game very exciting. It's actually a good thing. And it's also one of these games where it's so difficult to stay on top. It's so difficult to be #1. I'm curious as to how long Jaedong will be #1 for. He has a lot of fierce competition at the top 10 level of Kespa. And he's got a lot to prove right now. Okay, so I believe this game's going to be starting pretty soon. Thank you again to our sponsors at Intel. Check out the Averatec-Intel. Definitely. Thank you for supporting StarCraft. And thank you to everybody who's tuning in. We've been getting a lot of hits for this event. The event is turning out to be a big success. So spread the word. Let's get it even bigger. And it looks like the game's about to start. Let's get going. Oh, I think so. Stay tuned. Oh, Paul keeps tricking me. I really thought he was going to end it there. Okay. I think so. I think now we're going to start it. Let's get going. Back there. Totally owning myself back there. Okay, so we have the players in cross spots. There is Azang, the man who just won that previous game. At the top right, and at the bottom left is going to be Jaedong. I think we're probably going to see a fast command center again. This map is not proxy friendly. You cannot construct anything in the center of the map. Oh, wait a minute. No. Excuse me. You can construct something in the middle of the map. Just kidding. LOL. JK. Okay, so he is going to proxy him. Not a bad idea. At least okay, alright, so he's moving the SCV out now. We're going to see the barracks any second. Oh, man. Jaedong better be ready to micro. Oh, wow. And is Jaedong going to go for the hatchery first? That's what we want to look for. Double barracks before depot. Very aggressive. All-in maneuver here. Is Jaedong going to be ready for it? He has not made the pool yet. If he makes the hatchery first, there is a high percentage that Jaedong could lose. And is he going to make the pool or the hatch? Oh my God, he's going to make the hatchery first. This could be incredibly detrimental. I seriously think there's a high chance that Jaedong could lose this game. He's going to go hatchery first. The guy's making the barracks is in the middle of the map. Oh man. Oh my God. This is like, look, he has like no SCVs. I mean, this is so all in right now. He is banking everything on this rush. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 SCVs, 6 SCVs? Now he's scouting. He's got to find him fast. But I think what's going to happen is he's going to spot that Overlord and know right away where his opponent's at. Is he going to spot the Overlord? Does he see the Overlord? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are you going to do, Savior? Even she's worried. All right, all right. If he can find the Zerg in time. Oh my God, and Jaedong's going to spot it! Oh, he sees it! Jaedong is going to start acting pretty fast. Jaedong may sack the hatchery. He may cancel it. Or he may leave it and let the Terran focus fire that. Here comes the attack now. Is Jaedong going to cancel? Will he leave the hatchery or will he let it cancel? He's going to morph a Sunk. His main can be saved. The cancels at the last second. And that drone, pretty agile, managed to actually get out of there. Oh my gosh, this is so close. The Sunk is up. The Sunken colony has deflected the attack. This. Okay, now it's going to be up to whether or not the Terran can do something pretty aggressive right now. He has contained the Zerg with the bunker. Zerg probably going to maybe go for one layer. Zerg is not in a good position, but at the same time, Terran is not exactly in a good position. Because Jaedong spotted that in time, he got the Sunken colony up. Had Jaedong not spotted that in time, this game would look a lot different right now. Oh, hidden hatchery. He's expanding somewhere else. The containment does not matter. And now he's going to leapfrog Sunken colonies out here, taking the drones off the gas. We're going to see pretty soon here if Jaedong is capable of coming back from such an odd situation. However, Azang really behind on SCVs right now. His barracks are in the middle of the map. And I think he's probably not even going to morph that into a Sunken colony. He just wants to move the creep over there and so he can hit that barrack, or bunker, excuse me. Gotta be careful. I don't want those pronouns to own me. Looks like that should be just in range. Oh! Did he spot it? Did he spot that with the SCV? I don't know. Jaedong cannot afford to lose that hidden expo. Talk about a weird-looking game right now. Now, with the Sunken colony up, he can't afford to keep repairing that. So he's going to have to back off. And here come his Zerglings now, moving out. He will take out these Marines. The barracks are in the middle of the map. Oh my God, and he's lifted the barracks. Does he have any Marines back in his base? I don't know. Their hatchery is completed, had that expansion. Oh, and he doesn't have anything. This game is about to end. Jaedong. Yeah, that's the, oh crap, I'm going to lose space. And here comes Jaedong dishing out some serious ownage onto this depot and soon to these SCVs. Now turning his attention onto the SCVs. Here we're going to see it any second now. Good game. Wow, well played by Jaedong in a very difficult position. GG. Wow. That was a cool game. It just wasn't enough. even when you go all in with probably one of the most aggressive rushes you can do in a Terran versus Zerg, Jaedong knows how to handle it, saving the hatchery in the last second, warping that teleport, upgrading the Zerg speed, fighting that X12. He did everything perfectly back there. That is why Jaedong is number one. I am so impressed with how he played that game. Stay tuned, our next game is going to be Sky High versus Jaedong. You can see how frustrated Azang is. But there was just nothing he could do. Simply put, Jaedong was so good, he just handled that so well. That is clearly an effective way to recover from a very aggressive all-in bunker rush. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed those games. We're going to have a 5-minute break here where you can enjoy some Korean commercials. And then after that, we're going to go right back to some more StarCraft action. Sky High versus Jangbi. Terran versus Protoss. Jangbi is the player who did get the seed here. This should be an exciting game. Thank you again to our sponsors at Averatec-Intel. We appreciate all of your support. And thank you to everybody who's watching. We've had this our games posted on so many different forums. It really surprised us here at GOM TV. It wasn't just StarCraft sites or gaming sites, but just all sorts of websites, actually. So keep on spreading the word. You know, everybody loves StarCraft. It's the best game ever made. And you know, we want to share our passions with you, so definitely spread the word and get us some more hits. Stay tuned, we got some more games coming up. Enjoy the Korean commercial.